This all this provoking. That's what they want to do, man. This is whack.
See, bitches get threatened when they can't handle the truth. They want to start swinging.
Wait, hold on. Let them clear that out because I promise you.
Walk straight to
listen, I promise you. When one of these girls grab you, I'm gonna go crazy.
Let's go get some drinks. Yeah.
And if I didn't talk to you, it was a problem. And then it would be, you know, you don't have to do this. And for me, that felt like, don't negate what I have been doing. Don't negate me making sure you and the kids are good. Don't negate the calls I did pick up.
In the hip-hop world of reality TV, where emotions often run wild and drama is a constant companion, one unforgettable incident unfolded at a glamorous party hosted by one of their closest friends, a moment that would become the highlight of the season. The mood was electric, brimming with laughter, music, and the cheerful clinking of glasses. But beneath this lively surface, tension brewed like a pot on the verge of boiling over. Erika, known for her bold and fiery demeanor, was in rare form that evening. Her magnetic energy attracted everyone's attention. Yet as the night wore on, her lighthearted teasing took on a more cutting tone. Her focus turned to Mendeecees, a friend renowned for being the peacemaker of the group. Typically quick with a joke and a smile, Mendeecees found herself at the receiving end of Erika's remarks. Initially, it all seemed in good fun. But as Erika's comments grew sharper and more personal, the atmosphere shifted. Yandy, a longtime friend and the group's voice of reason, sensed the change immediately. She'd always had Mendeecees back, and watching her friend squirm under Erika's relentless teasing made her stomach churn. Mendeecees' smile faded, replaced by discomfort, and Yandy felt a swell of protectiveness. She could no longer stand by and let Erika's behavior continue unchecked. "Hey, Erika, maybe ease up a bit?" Yandy suggested, her tone calm yet firm, hoping to ease the tension. But Erika merely shrugged off the suggestion with a laugh, dismissing Yandy's concern as an overreaction. Yandy's frustration grew. She had always been the one to keep things peaceful, but watching Mendeecees in pain pushed her limits. "Seriously, Erika, that's enough," Yandy insisted, her voice growing more assertive. "You're crossing a line." Erika turned to Yandy, her amusement giving way to irritation. "What's your problem? It's just a joke," she snapped, rolling her eyes. A hush swept through the room, the crowd sensing the escalating tension. In that moment, a rush of emotion surged through Yandy. Fueled by a mix of anger, frustration, and a fierce need to protect her friend, she stepped closer to Erika, her heart pounding. "It's not just a joke if it hurts someone," she declared, her voice steady despite the adrenaline flooding her system. Erika, caught off guard, paused, then a look of defiance crossed her face. "How dare you lecture me?" she retorted, her anger flaring. Before she knew it, Yandy's hand shot out, slapping Erika across the face. The sharp sound echoed through the room, a heavy silence falling over the crowd as everyone absorbed the shocking moment.
You're not going to talk to him like that.
But I am. And what are you going to do? And what are you going to do? You're not going to talk to him. Don't play with me. What am I going to do with him? Play with me with him.
No woman is ever going to disrespect my husband in front of me. Never.
She hit me in my face, and I'll beat your ass. Don't ever get my face again, bitch. Take your asses inside. Try again next time.
Yandy's reaction about these rumors is proof that they're true. Because a hit dog will holler.
Gasps filled the room, and all eyes fixated on the two women, stunned by how quickly things had escalated. Erika froze momentarily, shock and disbelief registering on her face. Her hand flew instinctively to her cheek, where the imprint of Yandy's hand would no doubt leave a mark. But soon, shock gave way to anger. "You think you can just hit me?" she shouted, stepping forward with fists clenched, ready to retaliate. Yandy, equally heated, held her ground, defiance flashing in her eyes. "Enough, Erika," Yandy replied firmly, her voice unwavering amidst the tension. "We're supposed to be friends, but this isn't what friendship is. You need to understand that words have consequences." At that moment, Mendeecees, who had been silently taking in the chaos, stepped in. Her calm demeanor sharply contrasted with a whirlwind of emotions around her. "Ladies, let's take a breath," she urged, her voice steady yet filled with concern. "We're better than this. We need to talk, not fight. As the tension in the room began to ease, those around them slowly regained their composure, processing the intense turn of events. Yandy and Erika, now caught in the aftermath of their confrontation, felt the weight of what had just transpired. The night that had begun so promisingly had spiraled into chaos, shaking the very foundation of their friendship. After a moment of silence, the group began to step back from the heated confrontation. Conversations slowly resumed as everyone tried to restore a sense of normalcy. Yandy and Erika exchanged glances, their expressions mingling anger, hurt, and confusion. As the evening wore on, the group gathered around the two, hoping to help heal the rift that had formed. Through heartfelt conversations filled with honesty and vulnerability, they began to unpack the emotions that had led to the slap. Both Yandy and Erika acknowledged their feelings, Yandy's protective instinct and Erika's struggle to assert her identity in a sometimes overwhelming group dynamic. What had started as an explosive moment turned into a crucial turning point in their friendship, a lesson in communication, boundaries, and understanding each other's struggles. They realized that, while reality TV brought plenty of drama, it was the bonds they built and the lessons they learned that truly counted. In the end, this incident was not just a catalyst for growth, but also a reminder that real friendship is tested in moments of conflict. As they embraced, the tension lifted, laughter returned, and the bonds between them grew stronger, proving that even the stormiest moments could lead to deeper connections. In the world of reality TV, it wasn't only about the drama, it was about the love and loyalty that ultimately defined their relationships.
Let down my whole life.
Right.
I had expectations, and everyone I had expectations let me down. And I didn't want this relationship ruined.
Did you tell her that?
I told her
her that, but did you really mean that?
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't mean it. I wanted to see if she take the exit.
Right.
Like if he giving me a, like sometimes
I'm gonna take it.
Sometimes you give someone an out and see if they take it.
Yeah.
And if they take it, that's what they really want.
Mendeecees sat alone in the dim light of his living room, feeling the weight of the world press heavily upon him. He looked around the room, once a place of sanctuary filled with laughter and love, now echoing with distant memories. Recent events had shattered the sense of peace he once felt, leaving the air thick with tension. Yandy had always been his anchor, the one who stayed by his side through every storm. But now, something felt profoundly different. The solid foundation of their relationship seemed to be crumbling under the pressure of unspoken frustrations and unmet promises. He could still hear the sting in her voice from the moment she'd reached her breaking point, her words piercing through him like a blade. "You need to get it together. Mendeecees, I can't keep doing this." The memory replayed in his mind like a haunting melody. What had started as a simple conversation about their future had spiraled into an argument over plans left unfulfilled and promises not kept. Mendeecees had tried to defend himself, to explain he was giving his best effort, but all he saw was the deep disappointment in her eyes. The love that had once held them together now felt like a weight pulling them apart. When Yandy packed her bags and walked out, the finality of it struck him like a lightning bolt. Lost, he drifted in a sea of regret and confusion. The home that once felt so vibrant now felt hollow. Silence echoed as he wandered through empty rooms, each one a stark reminder of what they'd built together. The photographs on the walls, once symbols of joy, now served as painful reminders of what was slipping away. As days bled into weeks, Mendeecees grappled with his emotions. He thought about the life they had dreamed of, the family they'd hoped to raise, and the shared visions they'd held close. But with every passing day, the weight of his mistakes pressed down on him. He couldn't shake the sense that he had let Yandy down in ways he couldn't fully understand. Friends and family reached out, worried for him, sensing the toll it was taking. They saw how his laughter had faded, replaced by a quiet sadness that spoke louder than words. Though he tried to keep up a brave face, inside he was falling apart. The walls of his heart felt as though they were closing in, suffocating him with the reality of his choices. One evening, as he gazed out at the sunset, a glimmer of hope sparked within him. Maybe it wasn't too late. Perhaps he could still reach out to Yandy to try and mend the broken pieces of their relationship.
Sometimes it don't feel like we in a relationship. It feel more like a business arrangement, and it don't seem like you happy. I'm scared to get to a point with no return.
I had to carry the brunt of this relationship, the brunt of these kids, and everything where I put a lot of my dreams on pause. So now that you're here, there is a part of me that feels like, I want to shoot movies, you know, I want to open up businesses, I want to hire more people.
You can't neglect, you know, our needs or things that you want. If money gonna make you happy and that's gonna fulfill you, what are we doing here?
You feel like
I
work
no,
hard.
No, it's not about work hard. Please let's not make this about work hard, right? Let's just make it about Yandy do what she wanna do, right?
Yet, the fear of rejection loomed heavily over him. Would she even want to listen to what he had to say? Could he possibly find the right words to convey just how deeply sorry he was? He picked up his phone, hesitating as he slowly typed out a message. After what felt like an eternity, he hit send, his heart racing with anxiety. In that moment, he understood that if he ever hoped to rekindle the love that once warmed his home, he would first need to confront his inner demons. The road ahead was sure to be challenging, but Mendeecees knew that real growth often arose from the depths of pain. As the sun dipped below the horizon, bathing everything in a golden glow, he took a deep breath, bracing himself for whatever lay ahead. But just as we thought Yandy and Mendeecees were finally moving forward from the hardships in their relationship, new rumors have surfaced that could destroy everything they've built. What's the latest news? It centers around an alleged secret affair. Yes, you heard that right. Mendeecees is being accused of cheating with Erika, the mother of one of his children. And from what's been revealed, this isn't just a one-time encounter. It appears to have been going on for quite some time, with evidence mounting against him. To make things even worse, there are rumors suggesting that Mendeecees might have secretly proposed to Erika. Yandy isn't just heartbroken. She's in the midst of a full-blown emotional breakdown, especially since this isn't the first time Mendeecees has found himself at the center of similar scrutiny. But this time, the situation seems more serious than ever. Let's rewind a bit. Mendeecees has unresolved issues, and they aren't simply relics of the past. Before Yandy came into the picture, there was Erika D, the mother of his child. Recently, rumors have surfaced suggesting that Mendeecees has been getting closer to her, with their connection appearing to go beyond mere co-parenting. At first, many dismissed it as just idle gossip. But where there's smoke, there's often fire. Of course, Mendeecees and Erika have to stay in touch because of their child. But the buzz is that he's been spending time with her for reasons beyond their son. Things have quickly escalated, and now reports suggest that he hasn't just reconnected with Erika. He's allegedly been sneaking around with her behind Yandy's back for quite a while. This isn't just about casual meetups. It's reportedly a full-fledged affair that's been kept in the dark. In essence, he's been rekindling his relationship with Erika while Yandy remained in the dark. This isn't the first time his past has come back to haunt him, but the weight of this situation feels like it could change everything. Imagine Yandy's point of view. She has been there for Mendeecees through all his struggles, from his legal battles to his time in prison, truly believing they were working toward a future together. Now, she's heartbroken, thinking they were making real progress as a family, only to see it all collapse. It's heartbreaking, and who wouldn't feel crushed in her shoes? Learning that the man she loves may have rekindled things with his ex is utterly overwhelming. Yet, Yandy isn't one to keep quiet. Even in her pain, she's speaking up and making her feelings known. She's been throwing shade at Erika, dismissing her as nothing more than a side piece. But let's be real, the situation is way more complex than that. At the same time, Erika isn't willing to let Yandy's words go unanswered. So what does she do? She brings out the proof. Erika went to social media, posting old photos of herself with Mendeecees from when their lives were still closely connected. These images show that Erika and Mendeecees had a strong bond, hinting that their connection was never just casual. Erika's message is crystal clear. She's showing that she wasn't just someone on the sidelines. In fact, she's implying that Yandy might actually be the one playing second fiddle. The tension is building as Erika hints that Yandy's position might not be as secure as she thought. With these old photos and the stories attached, it's hard not to wonder if Erika might have a point. And just when it seems things couldn't get worse for Yandy, here comes the real bombshell. Rumor has it that Mendeecees may have taken things even further with Erika than anyone imagined. Word on the street is that he might have even proposed to her. That's right. Sources are claiming that Mendeecees and Erika are secretly engaged. Can you believe it? While Yandy has been fighting to hold her family together, it seems Mendeecees has been busy planning a future with someone else, and not just anyone. Erika D, the same woman who's been a source of conflict for years. For Yandy, it's like a nightmare that just keeps escalating with each new revelation. The notion that Mendeecees might be engaged to Erika has everyone buzzing. If this is true, it could mean that he's completely moved on from Yandy despite everything they've been through. With rumors of the engagement spreading online, fans are left questioning just how long this may have been going on behind Yandy's back. For those who've kept up with Yandy and Mendeecees' journey, you already know this isn't their first brush with drama. Their story has been a long one, with Mendeecees facing his own legal battles, including time in prison. And through it all, Yandy remained by his side. They even celebrated with that elaborate wedding on the beach, which looked like the perfect fairy tale ending after all the turmoil. But let's not forget, Yandy later revealed that their marriage wasn't legally binding at first. They've been navigating a complex, blended family dynamic, with Mendeecees having children from previous relationships, which has never been an easy road. Yandy has been dealing with baby mama drama for years, but this alleged affair and possible secret engagement could be the final straw. While Mendeecees' past has always been a shadow over their relationship, it seemed like they were moving forward, especially after his release from prison. However, with these recent revelations, their future seems more uncertain than ever. Yandy has been the backbone, holding everything together while Mendeecees was away, all while raising their children. But this betrayal cuts deep, particularly because it involves someone from his past, someone Yandy has had long-standing issues with. If Mendeecees truly is engaged to Erika, it's clear that their relationship may be reaching its breaking point. Following the emotional upheaval, Mendeecees found himself on the spot in a recent interview, and his revelations sent ripples through the community. He openly confessed that he was more captivated by the idea of marriage than by the genuine feeling of being in love. This admission hit hard, especially for Yandy, who had poured herself into their relationship through every struggle. She had invested so much of herself to keep their family whole amid legal battles, family drama, and raising his children. For Yandy, hearing Mendeecees admit that he was just going through the motions felt like a harsh blow. It raised difficult questions about his commitment and true feelings, leaving her feeling deeply hurt and undervalued. As the news spread, it became evident that their relationship was now on shaky ground. At this crossroad, Yandy wrestled with whether to continue fighting for the love they once shared or to finally let go. His words weighed heavily on her, forcing her to reflect on what she truly wanted for herself. After all the emotional struggles, it would be understandable if she felt ready to move on. However, anyone who knew Yandy understood that giving up easily wasn't in her nature. She had always shown her willingness to fight for her family and her beliefs. But this time, it wasn't just about Mendeecees, it was about her own happiness and sense of worth. Being with someone who was emotionally distant was a tough truth to accept. Fans started weighing in, offering their thoughts on the couple's dilemma. Some rallied in support of Yandy, while others criticized Mendeecees, with a few speculating he might look for a younger partner if they split. Many fans lamented the possible end of what they saw as a strong example of Black love, urging Yandy to prioritize her happiness and self-respect. Relationships can be complex, especially given the history Yandy and Mendeecees shared. At a certain point, it becomes necessary to ask if it's worth staying when the other person isn't fully invested. Like many high-profile couples, they had navigated tough challenges, but it was clear that sometimes the strongest choice is to walk away. As Yandy considered her next steps, she knew she had to think about what would be best for her future. Should she give Mendeecees another chance, hoping he'd reconnect with his feelings for her? Or was this the final straw, the moment for her to prioritize her own happiness? The decision hung over her, and everyone was eager to know what path she would take. Yandy's journey had sparked discussions, with everyone wondering what lay ahead for her. Would she find the strength to move on, or would she choose to fight for the love that once brought them together? Only time would reveal her choice, but one thing was certain: she deserved a partner who was fully committed.